Hi, my name's Nathan Cleary and I'm back here again today with Consordini.com, and I'm going to talk to you about the Strymon Sunset. So before we get started, as always, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below and the bell button for more notifications from us, so you can get updates when we release new videos like this today, showing all kind of pedal demos, synth demos, sound demos, and just all kind of musical useful stuff. So hit that bell button and the subscribe button down below. So I'm going to be showing you the Strymon Sunset, which is a dual overdrive. And the first thing that really attracted me to this pedal before I purchased it and added it to my setup was, as primarily a recording artist, the flexibility on the overdrive looked really great. And if you've used any digital in-the-box plugins for distortion, it's few and far between for any kind of realistic or kind of anything that you have to really sculpt with EQ and stuff. A lot of the digital distortions for guitars especially, they have that kind of horrible digitally top end that you have to really work with an EQ to get it anywhere sounding kind of natural. So what I decided to do was get a tube. I have a tube amp as well also to help with this. I have a Fender Bass Breaker 007, a kind of little tube amp, which is really great. But I wanted to get some distortion, and this is a very flexible distortion pedal because we've got 3 different types of algorithm on here, on the A channel, and we've got another 3 on the B channel. And I thought the thing that's really cool about this is, one, it sounded really great in the demos that I've seen. And number 2 is that on the back here you can change the routing, so you can have them in parallel, so you can essentially have parallel distortion, which I thought was really cool. And you can have A feeding into B, so you could have like kind of a light, you could get your tone with the left side, because the A side tends to be a lot more light on the algorithms. The algorithms are a lot kind of more, tony based rather than full on distortion. So you could dial in a kind of cool tone, you can have a clean tone on your amp, dial in a kind of slightly, not distorted, but kind of creamier or kind of a crunch, that's the word I'm looking for, kind of crunch on the A side, feed that A side signal into the B side where you've got 2-stage distortion and hard clipping, etc. So you can switch this on in a performance to have really more of a distorted sound, or just leave this on for a crunch, or just turn them both off to have your amp completely clean. So maybe, I don't know how long this video is going to be today, because there's so many possibilities just using this distortion pedal with the routing like we just mentioned on the back, because we can have 1 on each algorithm, and then we can have 2 on in parallel, and then we can have A feeding into B, blah 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 blah, etc etc. So it's got a lot of tone capability. So if you're like me and you are a producer and recording producer, and you want flexibility and a good sounding distortion, this is pretty great. It's a bit expensive, but I think it's worth the investment to kind of get something sounding really great at the source, because you can just spend forever, I've spent forever on EQs just kind of taking out notches of hissy digital distortion, and if it's not the kind of vibe you're after, this is well worth looking into, and it's kind of a great investment. I'm really pleased I got this. I'm really pleased I invested in this. Also, we have a bright control on the back, which will lower and brighten up kind of the EQ bands. Maybe, I think for this demo today, I'm going to leave it in the middle, because like I just mentioned, this is going to take too much time, and there's too many variations, and you can always make it brighter or darker using your amp and your treble control and stuff on your amp and guitar settings. So maybe we'll just kind of focus on the neutral distortion and tone sounds that come out of this pedal. So I'll be using a clean sound, using a Fender Stratocaster and a Fender Bass Breaker 007, and that will be going straight into this pedal. So without further ado, let's jump over to the other camera and have a look at what it sounds like. Here we go. Okay, thank you very much for watching as always today. We always appreciate you stopping by and watching our videos. If you have any questions or queries, comments, etc., anything you thought maybe we missed, leave it down in the comments down below and we'll be sure to get back to you and maybe make up a follow-up video or anything like that. And don't forget to check out Consordini.com as mentioned before and hit the bell button and subscribe button down below for more notifications from us as we release more videos, etc. So I've been Nathan Cleary and thank you very much as always for watching and hopefully we'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!